Hello, MonstersAbound here. I've got a bit of a cough. Oh no, I hear you exclaim. Don't worry, I'm not ill. I was having a bath, and as anyone in my position, that is, having a bath for some of my son's little plastic boat bath toys would, I was pretending to be Poseidon and used my deific powers to sink the puny mortal vessels. Unfortunately, during one such sinking, the mighty Poseidon was manically laughing a little bit too much and accidentally breathed in a portion of his own mighty bubble bath beard. It really hit the back of the throat. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2, Mortal Empires, and part 4 of my Count Noctilus campaign, where Count Noctilus is getting a brand new army. With his big... Yeah, apparently it's quite chilly. It's a little bit, it's a bit chilly here. Bit cold. Apparently it's tundra, apparently, and that's why he's complaining about the cold. Right, okay, so we need one more turn to do some recruiting. Money is not too bad. I want to upgrade some of these buildings. Yeah, sure. Now I've got to be a little bit careful because potentially armies could be... Ideally, I want some more agents to kind of give me early warning about any incoming enemy fleets. I mean, the garrison here is quite tanky. The only problem is we don't have walls. So the Galleon's Graveyard doesn't have walls, but we do have like a nice big garrison here, which is quite beefy. So hopefully that'll be enough to see off anyone attempting to cause us any problems. We've also got Emily Oxenfurt. Sure, whatever. I've also... Indeed. And I've renamed. We got Ed. It's still Ed McMaggot. Maggot by name, Maggot by late nature. The ladies know, and also Legless Pete, because he's got no legs. That we all laugh about that. Pete cries, but that's fine. And good. And right, I don't know what to do next. I mean, I could come down and wipe out the pirates down here. I'm kind of tempted to do that. The only thing is, I've got a pirate cove, and it cost a lot to build, and I haven't made the money back from taking it. And frankly, Luthor's not doing very well. So I could go down here and just crush this army.
Against the code.
Is it? My bad. On the other hand, I could just leave them. I could peace out with them and just bugger off, go somewhere else. I think it might be...
Your tribute. Will it be to Stromfels, Shyish, or Nagash?
I don't know, really. Make it out to whoever. I mean, you know, I don't mind. Will you give me... just...
Can't be done.
God, right. Give me a peace treaty. Give me 300.
All above board.
Good. Good, right, we'll leave him because frankly I'm kind of bored of dealing with those. We're going to go somewhere else. I'm tempted to go north to I mean, if we could get... Lothern is a very rich city. If we can make a pirate cove at Lothern, I mean, quid's in, right? Quid's in. So I'm thinking about doing that. I think if... I mean, obviously we've got Teclis to the south. You know, he who doesn't understand... Who doesn't understand personal space. You mean you mean our kinds? I'm not going to join your war. I've literally just pieced out with them. Come on, Luthor. I feel like I've done a lot of work for you in that regard, and I feel like you whittering away about, come on, declare war. Like, no, you do it. Okay, you're not going to do very well, but that's... you know what? I'm not that bothered. I'm just not that bothered. Okay. Okay, I think we've done all our recruiting. Yes, we have. Lovely. Excellent. Right, we are going to... I mean, we could go for this. There's a fell cargo over there. May as well go and grab it. No harm. Oh, hello. Right, we're going to go and land over here. I really would like to take Lothern. Just give Lothern a little sacking. I mean, we could actually take it because, you know, it's quite nice. We could go and take it. I kind of feel like we can probably make friends with old Malekith if we're beating up the High Elves. I feel that's a thing. Are the mutineers going to sink Luthor? I feel like they probably are. Nope, they're just going to go back home. Fair enough. Maybe he pieced out with them. I don't think he can. Oh, Dick the Creeper's back. Lovely. Right, rival band of pirates requesting some of their coves. We could give money or income from smugglers' cove buildings, which I think we've only got one of anyway. So that's going to be another 20 for 15 turns. which isn't going to be as much as just taking the treasure, so that's what we'll do.
Count Noctilus
That was easy. Let's go and grab this. What is it? Let's have arms and armour. What we got? The Burnt Banner of Knights. Unfortunate for the Knights, enables flaming attacks and charge bonus. Okay, fair enough. Quite happy with that. We've also got Ensouled Blades, which does melee attack and defence, which makes our zombies actually useful, rather than just total and utter shite. Oh, hello.
Misguided.
It's Erathond. He's coming back. He's coming back for another go. Didn't work out last time. Don't think it's going to work out this time. What are we going to have? Right, if we have... I mean, that's a pretty good army. It's unlikely that anyone... It's unlikely that anyone's going to be able to deal with that at max rank unless they throw a lot of shit at us. But we'll go and deal with it anyway. Oh, you've built a little castle on your big old floating lump of rock. Good stuff. Nice, like it. It's good. No, I'm being honest here. I really like it. Oh, I really want a Queen Bess. Queen Bess is ace. This is, what do we know? Own 3 settlements. Okay. 3 plunder power buildings, which we need 3 settlements for, which we don't have at the moment. I could upgrade this. It's only another... Well, I mean, the -5 leadership is quite nice. Let's do it. Let's do it. May as well. I can't see a reason I wouldn't. Ooh, Safari has been destroyed. What's Luthor doing? Luthor is... There, Luthor... Oh no, Luthor is at war with the mutineers. I don't quite know why the mutineers didn't kill him. Hello, Calidor. Where are you going? See, this is what I expected to happen. I don't know why they didn't just bop him. Maybe they couldn't reach him. Maybe he just got around them too far. Ships do seem to like be able to move quite far, and obviously you can't like ambush or anything. Oh, great. So we can get... Oh, you know what? Just salvage the weapons. Sprung a leak. Oh well, never mind. We got a powder monkey. It's an extremely dirty and dangerous job, but someone has to do it. After all, even the highest rated admiral had to start somewhere. It's true. Right, we can give you that and that. Can we reach you? We can reach you. Let's go and bop him. They've got another... Really? I disagree. I really disagree with that. What does this do? Bonus versus large. Right, I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to give that to you. I'm going to give that to... What does that do? +5 leadership. Let's give that to Count Noctilus. You've just got a shit ton of, like, spear boys. I don't... And we've got cannons. Ugh. So now we've got some artillery behind our back. Means we can do a lot more damage very, very quickly. Especially when the AI decides to bunch up to get round this big old... This is a map I've never actually seen before. It feels weird because it's obviously like a sea map, but who knows. Anyway, we're going to do a lot of damage here because the units clump up together and I just say all my cannons just like knock yourself out. Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. Causing a lot of carnage there. We're also going to drop Count Noctilus's bombardment spell, which is going to again do a lot of damage. That's very, very nice. Unfortunately, the enemy archers can outrange us, which means we're going to take a lot of fire trying to knock them out. So I've spawned some gunnery mob in their path because I'm thinking like maybe they'll tank some of the fire, but they're just concentrating the fire on the deckhand mob. Weirdly, the vampirates are they don't really have any units with shields, so it's kind of like they're quite weak against enemy missile fire, while at the same time being quite a missile fire focused army themselves. So our cannons are set up on the hill over here, and we've kind of got gaps in our line for our handguns, and the deckhand mob are then defending our gunners because they're the most important. And over here we've got a couple of units of the Shadow Warriors who are coming round the wall, and I've sent my hand cannons to go and try and deal with them. And we also got Legless Pete there, dragging himself across the ground. Classic Pete. He's also drunk. So he's going to take a little bit of arrow fire. The hand cannons are going to chase after them. Not really going to get too much done there. We're actually taking quite a lot of damage. These enemy archers doing a lot of damage, but while they're doing a lot of damage to us, we are absolutely decimating their entire army. So Spearmen have managed to reach the gunnery mob, who accidentally moved a little bit too close, but fortunately the deckhands can move in and stop them. Just pin them down, and Noctilus is dealing with the enemy general, stroking his chin, deciding on the next. Yeah, maybe like rather than stroke your chin, maybe pay more attention to who's trying to kill you. Hey, just a thought. Just a thought. The cannons are doing fantastic work. This is why I wanted the cannons. 160 kills there, 88 kills there. The Necrophects, 151 kills. Actually, Necrophects pulling it out of the bag. I should get more Necrophexes. I mean, I get them for cheap, don't I? So, like, I may as well replace all of my cannons with Necrophexes. That's the key. Cannons? Who needs cannons? I need cannons on effectively Power Ranger Zords made out of old ships with bodies hanging off them. That's fine. Good, we'll do that. Go Power Rangers, just, you know, with a lot more grisliness, I guess. Well, either way. The enemy army is completely destroyed, although we have taken quite a bit of damage doing it. Not as much as Auto Resolve would have given me, though. God, it's nothing worse than fighting elves. They're just so annoying. Alright, well, we've got the Terrifying Mask of E, so that's something. I'm also a good attacker, and we apparently we got some more treasure. Well, we're not going to bother with that. Oh, more of them. More of the buggers. Of course, we can't replenish here. Okay. Well, let's go Materialise, because that's going to give us more weapon strength, which I'm happy with. The hand cannons... Yeah, they're a bit shit, aren't they? I mean, it's just better to have the handguns, because they're just more useful. They're just more useful. Let's go with the Master Gunner, because that extra range would be quite useful, especially against the elves. If we can maybe go and take like a small coastal settlement. I mean, Lothern has got quite the garrison. But we could maybe go and, I mean, who are you? Are you all with Rude? We could go and hit, like, the Everqueen. Go and sort of, like, sack some of her settlements, maybe even take one, replenish, and then sort of allow it to get retaken. And then go back and put a pirate debris in there. Maybe I want to save my pennies. And... Hello, Alariel. You... What? Alright. God. Fucking mental. Alright. Am I going to regret declaring war on Lizard Jesus? Sorry, what I meant was, how quickly am I going to regret declaring war on Lizard Jesus? Is that going to be, like, really quick? Or am I going to have some time before I regret it? Or, you know, what's going on there? What's going on there? Oh, I guess maybe a rebellion? Probably a rebellion. Because, of course, there's a lot of vampiric corruption here. Chaos stirs already. Okay, we need a lot of money. Well, you know, not that much more. If we just, like, skedaddle over here, we could go and... do we want to go and land? I'm just gonna... I mean, theoretically, there's like the gates of Thingy Bob that stop any attackers or ne'er-do-wells getting inside of the Ulthuan ring. However, they don't seem to bother too much about neutral factions, so we can just pass on by, apparently. Fair enough. Let's increase our armor piercing. How much armor piercing damage do we have? 126. Holy balls.
Certainly not.
Okay, we can... If we can put a little... There, where's Lizard Jesus? There he is. Okay, that's concerning. I mean, the thing is, we can quickly recruit units here, should we need them. So if I see Lizard Jesus heading in this direction, we can recruit some boys to rebuff his attack. Worst case, we have to go and retake the thing, the Maelstrom, the Galleon's graveyard. And if that happens, I mean, the thing is, they won't be able to keep it because it's basically really hard for any fact. I mean, I think the vampire is the only people who can actually it's habitable terrain for. I think everyone else is uninhabitable. So holding on to it for any faction that isn't a vampire faction is very tricky. Can I attack this? Probably not. We're going to sail in here. I'm going to... Are you...
I will grant you the respect.
No, you're not a military ally of... Okay, we can go and, like, hit some of these places and get some cash. All that kind of good stuff. Can we... How much money do we need? Okay, we need a little bit more. We can do that. We might even be able to hit the Shrine of Asurian as well. Although we won't be able to put a port in there. It's not, I don't think there's actually many port... I mean, Port Elister, but do we want to declare war on Alariel? I mean, frankly, I'm surprised that when she contacted us, she wasn't declaring war. So the fact that she was like, hey, do you want me to declare war on these other high elves? A little bit weird. Alright. I knew I was going to regret that. Okay, this little bit concerning. Luthor just died. Brilliant. Ah, good old Luthor. Fucking useless. Why do I do this? I should have just killed him. Why do I do this to myself? Should have just killed him. Want us to be at war with Avalon? I mean... Could do. I'm going to declare war on these guys, though. Sure. Sure, I'll do that. Enables flaming attacks. Why not? Why not? Why not put it on? I mean, you can do hot and cold, then. Fire and ice. Bit of fire and ice. Okay, let's bop you. I'm going to sack. And then I'm going to occupy, because that'll give me the replenishment I so rightly deserve. I kind of want all of this. Lightning Strike would be nice. The extra pirate crew growth would be double nice. Upkeep reduction is good. Gambler's Wit's probably the least useful. I mean, Lightning Strike... Okay, let's grab that first. It's a sensible choice to grab that one first, I think. Missile resistance. Let's go with Monkey Jacket, giving you a little bit more ward save. Can we give you anything? Is there anything we can actually equip you with? I don't think there is. No. I can make you fire resistant. Oh, I could give you an enchanted shield. Sure, let's do that. I'm going to save my growth until I have enough to get the extra growth building. I think we'll declare war on Alariel next, just for funsies. And I'm going to establish a pirate cove right here. Let me say that. I need... Now, what I want to do is I want to create the Picaroon's hideout, because that's going to give me 50% of the income, so it's going to give me about $1,000. I mean, you know, I can't really say no to that, can I? I don't want to keep any of that, so I'm just going to let it rebel. And Emily is going to... Oh, you get replenished troop. I need another vampire captain to go in my army, because replenishment would be so useful. Let's establish a pirate cove. Is there a cooldown on how often you can do that? No, I don't think so. I thought a cooldown had been added, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. Now, the only problem is, while I'm inside this... Hello. Ah, they declared war on me. I did wonder if that would happen. Alariel, she is... I mean, she's feisty. You've got to give that to her. She is she's very angry. She often pulls the Sword of Cain and just goes on a bit of a rampage. I mean, fair play. She's an angry young lady wearing, you know, a mostly see-through dress. Sure, why not? Well, we've completed that mission because obviously they declared war on us. So that's fine. Ooh, we got a lot of tree boys. Lothar Sea Guard, very nasty. We probably could kill you. I mean, replenishment's not too bad. I'm tempted to get rid of... Right, if we just merge you, I'm going to get rid... Because you're just awful. You're just bad. Right, can I send you over here? It says I can. There is a gold mine. Right, we'll just send you in this direction. You've ranked up again. Lovely. Let's make you... I guess assault units? You're kind of going to be my agent in the field. I feel like you're like my 007. Okay, do I go and kill Ammon over here? They've got tree boys, but I think we might be okay. I think we can take them. It's not a huge amount of sack money, that's the only problem. We can get more sack money from this, so let's do that. Because I can... Let's fight this one, because there's some nasty units here, but I don't think they're going to be too difficult to actually kill. I think it's mostly going to be the auto-resolve dicking us over, so let's... That one. The Phoenix Guard are the elite of the High Elven forces and train for a lifetime. They also never speak, and they know how they're going to die, which means a lot of these guys must have been like, oh, I'm going to get blatted in the face by a slightly moist cannonball. It's literally the worst way to go. Oof. I mean, yeah. Like, I like to say they never saw it coming, but they really did, and they still decided to, you know, come for us. Never mind. They've got a Phoenix. I hate these fucking things. They are the worst. But, that poor Noble just running straight into the fire. He doesn't even have a shield. He's just running straight into it. We're concentrating fire on the Phoenix because I hate these things. They have a 50% chance upon death to return to life. And that's an ability. It's one of those abilities that's not very useful for the player. Because as a player, you generally want to keep your units alive, right? So Flamespire Phoenix, not very good for the player. However, for the AI, who can throw just stacks upon stacks at you, having this thing just constantly come back to life is a pain in the arse. Fortunately, we're going to drive it off. And our guns are continuing going to open fire on these spearmen as they charge through. They're going to take a lot of damage. These guys are pretty much untouched, though, as we have been having to deal with the Flamespire Phoenix. Fortunately, he is breaking and running away. These guys, then, I don't quite know what they're doing, apart from running straight across my gun line. I mean, I guess that's fine. Obviously, that doesn't work out very well for them. They get, like, completely... Yeah, they get wrecked. They get wrecked. They run away. The cannons are finishing off the Phoenix Guard, who are running for their lives, getting shot in the back. Again, a lot of these must have seen this coming as well. Must be a bit shit being a Phoenix Guard, really. I think that worked out alright. Did lose a cannon though, which is a bit of annoying. Never mind. Let's just... We'll sack that. Oh, we got the guards, the Queen's cannon. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, let's occupy. So we can get... Oh, we've got another... So we could do this. We could do this. And then we could get rid of you because you're bad. And I could get you because you're ace. Excellent. This is all looking pretty good. I could get Master of the Dread Fleet. That's an option. More casual replenishment rate would be nice. Let's do that. Because it leads on to better things. Oh, I don't think I need the... Like, I don't think I need that. I mean, this is all nice, but I'm kind of thinking... Okay, let's go Cackle Fruit, because that does slow stuff down, which could be useful. Insatiable Hunger bonus versus infantry would be nice. More physical resistance would be quite nice. I think that's probably the better option. More physical resistance, and we're going to heal up in one turn. That's all good. I can just pretty much ignore all that. I can get the Picaroon's hideout. That should give us some big money. It looks like Lizard Man Jesus is wandering off somewhere else, which I'm fine with. I could wait for them to retake that, then go and kill them and set up another vampire lair. I think that's what I'm going to do. What are my other options? So that gives hero capacity for gunnery wights. So that's Mongol Haunters, gunnery wights. So we'll have a limited number of pirate ship captains. I mean, Vampiric Corruption is kind of... I mean, I guess if you want to, like, dick over the AI, it's a good option. But Lothern is just going to make so much money that it just makes sense to just go big on the income. It's going to do more good for me than spreading Vampiric Corruption in the surrounding regions. As much fun as that is just to dick over, you know, because the AI struggles to deal with corruption at the best of times. So just like popping corruption all up in their shit is just fun to watch. But I just think, I mean, I'm going to make about 1,000 monies just from that one building. It's going to pay itself back in 5 turns. The fleet suffers. Construction costs. I mean, I'm probably not going to... we'll support our settlements because I'm not going to build any shipbuildings for a little while anyway. You are recruiting. That doesn't feel very good. Is there any? I think there's only Port Elister and Angriel.
Certainly not.
Okay, we can scooch over here, grab this, take the Arabian arms. Is that for everyone? It's quite nice. I mean, we've made some good income. I would like to take Tauren Rock. Ah, okay, because we got exhaustion, right? Cannot establish right. So we need 13 turns before we can. I'm kind of tempted to bring her to join the rest of my army in that case. Just pop her out when we need to create a coast. And then the rest, because it's about 15 turn cooldown, isn't it? Okay, I don't think there's any other threats. But we have to be careful because we might get trapped. But we can upgrade the Maelstrom, so that's going to make the settlement even more tanky. Yeah, you're skedaddling around. What are you going to do? You're going to go and retake the settlements because I really want to pop a pirate cove in there, and I can't do that when I own it. It's a bit of a problem. We can go and, like, hoover up all of the little boat goodies. What's our infamy? We've got quite a bit, actually. Yeah, we're going to get a rebellion. Don't care. Let's go and grab this. Sure, we'll sail to the wreck. That's not a very good army, Margaret. I think we'll have to fight this, though, to limit the amount of damage we take. Because otherwise we'll take damage, and I don't have any way to heal up without going back. I mean, I could go back to one of my settlements that I own. But still, I think it's probably better to give this the personal touch. But that is going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Count Noctilus campaign.